guild is meeting Pantheon right now. Get inside and find a safe room. Of all the guild assholes meeting tonight, Sadie's the biggest. If we can't get them, consider me a no for your little club.
Vous avez vu ce que j'ai vu? D'accord.
Compris. Vous pouvez aller voir. Prévenez-moi si vous trouvez quelque chose.
The guild is meeting Pantheon right now. Get inside and find a safe room. Of all the guild assholes meeting tonight, Sadie's the biggest. If we can't get them, consider me a no for your little club.
I heard. Oh, my stomach.
Case, I'm nearly in position. Get to the antechamber. Case, get to the antechamber. Trip the alarm. I'll be ready.
If something goes down and we're caught drinking...
Vérification radio.
Reçu, allez-y. Putain, c'était quoi? D'accord.
Case, I'm nearly in position. Get to the antechamber.
Je suis là.
Rapport de situation.
Drop your weapon. Put your hands on the glass. Thought you could sneak in. Surrender your weapon.
here.
Don't move, Case.
Stay quiet. Play low. Wait for my signal. Not before.
Timetable's moved up. I want that shipment sent tonight.
You CIA types are all the same. And this one? Troublemaker.
What's going on in there?
We have a visitor. Walked right into the lion's den. Alone.
Uninvited.
Maybe this one works for a rival, huh? Or maybe Pantheon is trying to squeeze us.
We came to you, Sadie.
We learn the truth one way. Or another.
Show me your visitor.
Go ahead.
Well, look at that. You're a long way from home, Case. This man is extremely dangerous. Kill him immediately.
Aminata.
Bastards don't even recognize me. Not that it would save them. They have guns!
Somebody help us!
Everybody get out! Seguir and his men will make the season. Sadie gave top dollar for me to kill. Idiots! We're losing a Sadie! Hurry, Kate! Some of these bastards are packing the bunker.
Somebody call the authorities! Bring him to safety!
Covering a Sadie's escape. Keep pushing!
Send in more men! We must protect the Sadie! Send in more men! We must protect the Sadie!
I like my chances. Case, let's finish this. Nice work on Seguir. That just leaves the Sadie. Sadie! Check the street! Nimmo's coming down the street! Shoot! Burn in hell, Sadie. Ready. You more than kept your hand in the bargain case. And Adler was right. The CIA might be behind Pantheon. Let's hope he isn't right about their mystery weapon. Maybe it's time you take me to this safe house of yours.
Got word from Case. Savati Dumas agreed to join us at the Rook, so we're 2 for 2. I'm returning from Munich with Felix Newman. Newman's cut from a different cloth, a brutal Stasi enforcer and a tech genius. He used to be a pain in the CIA's ass. That was before he gave the middle finger to the Stasi and defected to West Germany. Newman claims he's moved on from a life of violence and doesn't even arm himself anymore. But one way or the other, he couldn't turn down a chance to stick it to the CIA once again. He'll get that opportunity soon. He's gonna try to break into Langley's network and find out where they're holding Russell Adler. Still haven't warmed up to that salve yet, but hey, at least we didn't get killed in our sleep. Newman's been cranking all night. Already got something. Come on.
All right, Newman. Care to share?
Please, call me Felix. We are all friends here.
Yeah, of course.
Russell Adler is in your Washington, D.C. black site. The subterranean one that went into operation almost 3 years ago.
DC Blackside.
There are blueprints as well. It is located underneath Capital Station. I assume you're aware of this. I see. Well, it includes a small maximum security wing. That is where you'll find your prize.
We need a game plan. You in, right?
I wouldn't be sitting here if I wasn't.
I'll take that. Newman. Felix. I need to wait into that black site.
I'm still investigating vulnerabilities.
Good, man. Let me know when you got something, okay?
Case. The Guild took me in as a child, an orphan on the streets of Morocco. They became my family, and provided a vision for what I could become. A weapon. I was happy to protect them, to kill for them. Until one day they betrayed my trust. That was it. Someone died because of me. Undeservedly. That's all I feel like saying about that. Not many rumors in Avalon get past me. One involved this group you're after. Supposedly the Pantheon is in bed with one of the factions, but I don't know who. Adler thought it might be the Guild, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Whoever it is, maybe it'll be clear in time. Sure. I really want to know where this old elevator goes.
Ah. If you are looking for your camera, I'm afraid you've come to the right place. My apologies for not informing you in advance. Just a few modifications. Primarily, the addition of a miniaturized RF transmitter, and, of course, a more powerful battery. It won't last forever, but it should be sufficient for our purposes.
Is that my tape recorder?
Oh, this. Fortunately, it contains the exact electret condenser microphone I need. I found it in that pile over in the corner.
You mean my stuff?
Oh, so many fascinating things. The information your agency keeps on foreign assets is remarkable. Take our own Savati Dumas, for example. Truly riveting material.
And I believe you have a flair for the dramatic. They have nothing on me. What did you find?
Perhaps some other time. Because, my friend, I do not intend to get these hands dirty during our trip abroad. I can, however, by means of this camera, provide an extra pair of eyes and ears. No. It is a work in progress. Yes, yes, yes. You also quite the curiosity, aren't you? CIA assassination training. Ooh. No doubt. You and Miss Dumas will enjoy trading grim tales over coffee.
Maybe I underestimated you.
My reputation has preceded me. I can assure you, my journey has taken many unexpected and, dare I say, unpredictable turns. I am quite content without a gun in hand.
Sounds foolish to me.
A person with nothing to lose has nothing to protect. Now, if you don't mind, I must delay no further. Marshall expects a way into that black site, and I shall not disappoint.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna look up this Easter egg, because I know there's a fucking Easter egg here. There's no way there isn't. You can play the fucking piano, like, come on.
been planning my retirement party for half a decade. He wants to use movement as or creative as he calls me. If he wasn't the one who framed me, it would be the belief that I worship forever. shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar. While Uncle played guitar, he watched as I prepared shashlik on the grill. When I asked the day of the rocket launch, he simply nodded toward the calendar.
A branch of the DC tunnel system houses the Black Site, which according to the schematics that I borrowed, has an entrance directly beneath Capital Station.
The Black Site holding Adler is secured by retinal scan. We won't have access. At least not anymore. We have an opportunity, though, if we move fast. This Saturday night, the station is hosting a political event. Take it, Felix.
Interestingly, one of the event's attendees, a Senator Jack McKenna, has security clearance to the Black Site. We only need a high-resolution image of his eyes to get past the retinal scanner. I'm working on something for that.
So we're gonna show up to this fundraiser, get what we need from the Senator, then grab Adler from the Black Site before anyone knows what's happening.
Sounds simple enough. Don't you think?
Camera actually works.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Let's just hope Sev and Case can get the retinal scan.
You're going through a lot of trouble to rescue this Adler fellow.
You're telling me.
Image received on our end, Case. Audio's coming in clean. Ball is yours.
You're stepping into my world now, Case. Should I say Jess Burke, photojournalist for the Washington Telegraph. Don't make any waves. You'll get through security, no problem.
Thank you.
Of course.
Keep moving, please.
At least, however, we'll keep him closer to home. The important thing is that he's getting the best education.
Sir. Things are starting to wrap up in there, just so you know. Enjoy.
Just kidding.
Have a good night. Hi. I was just on my way out. I don't know why you're here exactly. You have to be very, very careful. Langley has his own routine to track the three of you down, and they may even have eyes here tonight. If you are spotted, forget about suspension. Livingston will literally bury you alive. So it was great to see you. We'll catch up soon.
Keep with the plan. Find Sev.
There you are. Come join me at table 14.
Take a seat. Do I look the part? Just another business tycoon's trophy wife. The Senator's on stage now. Use your camera to get a better look. See the man speaking to Governor Clinton? Say hello to Senator McKenna. Put that camera to good use, Case.
Got it.
The Senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go anywhere without his security detail. So the easy option is off the menu. Here, take this. I've done some scouting. Marked a few leads that could help get him isolated and get you close enough to do the retinal scan. Take your pick. Got any questions? Now's the time to ask. I'll tell you what I can. When the Senator arrived, the waiter passed him a note. Whatever's on it put McKenna in a real bad mood. He crumpled the note and shoved it in his coat pocket right before he checked in. If we get our hands on that note, I bet we could use whatever's on it to our advantage. Senator McKenna seems to be having domestic troubles. Had a fight with his wife when he got here. Lots of smiling through gritted teeth. She stormed off. Hasn't spoken to him since. Just been drowning her troubles at the bar. Maybe you should lend her a sympathetic ear. The floor is yours, Jess Burke.
Another well-heeled socialite.
Sitting here has a dog. Isn't that right?
May you be the hero of salvation. Like a wicked old-fashioned.
One more question.
Ew.
A journalist.
I just wanted to do this
You
to
told
be a
that my
dick.
husband and I aren't doing interviews or photos. I am not my husband's keep, nor his secretary. I'm his wife, even if that routinely slips his mind. Off the record. How quaint. My dear, what or who my husband is doing is hardly a secret. If you want access to the senator, follow the trail of drool until you reach the pretty little thing half his age. Check the auction hall. That's where I last saw his aide.
Aid could be our ticket to a photo op with McKenna.
Her name
I have
is
a wait a second. Are
Not
they
my type, but I can see why she
possibly like
Case, over here.
Time to use the mic on that camera of yours. Act like you're taking pictures. Over there, that's the senator's aide. She and her mystery friend seem to be having a very serious conversation.
Audio is clean, maintain focus.
I'm worried about the reward. We'll get his money. I'm telling you, if we just wait for the election, we can squeeze way more out of him.
And I'm telling you, his wife knows about me.
We're leaving money on the table.
Look, if we tell him about the tape tonight, he'll panic, pay anything. But if we don't make our move now, we won't get any money. Just trust me. Here, take the valet ticket. Go get the tape from the car.
Fine. I'll get it in a few minutes.
Blackmailing the senator with sex tapes. Can't beat the classics. That'll give us some serious leverage on McKenna. Nab his valet ticket and get the keys to their car. Then grab the goods.
Go. I'll keep an eye on the girl.
I want that Hall of Fame.
Once you have the ticket, take it to the valet outside.
Nostalgic for life in the GDA. They call it.
Their lives were turned upside down. It's natural.
Try to wall himself out.
Thing's about to shoot.
Ticket? Cold, cold night tonight. I wouldn't stay out there too long. Here you go, sir.
Now you just need to find that car. Those keys have a fob on them. Maybe you can sound the horn.
Hey, the hell are you doing in my car?
Hey, a CIA security detail is headed your way. Lay low and get that tape to the senator's wife.
Good luck with the retinal scan. Stepping out now for a wardrobe change.
Top me off, will you? You again. Ugh. What now? No need to be so vulgar. I assume you're telling me for a reason. What is it you want from me? That's really all you're after? I'll just need a few minutes. Would you mind keeping Miss Johansson busy until I'm back? Excuse me. Yes, it's me. I need your assistance with a delicate matter.
Sorry, I would never spend 60 grand on this thing. What? The senator isn't speaking to press tonight. And as of now, I'm off the clock. So, go ruin someone else's evening. That idiot. How could he let this happen? Who? Who are you giving it to? You're going to report on this? You can't. What shit-rag newspaper are you with? Is it the Telegraph? The Inquirer? The fucking Post?
Oh, it isn't a newspaper, Miss Johansson. It's me.
Miriam, please. I was never going to actually release that video. It was just a scam to earn a little extra money. It's nothing personal.
Everything is personal in politics. Do you think I don't know what goes on under my own roof?
I know how this looks, but I swear, I have nothing but respect for you and your husband.
My husband, God bless his soul, is an idiot. But he gets votes. That makes him a useful idiot. You, on the other hand...
What the hell? Miriam, please, don't.
Don't do what, dear? Jason, I think Miss Johansson has had too much to drink. Please help her out.
As for you, A deal's a deal.
Okay, I'm here. What's this all about?
I've cleaned up another of your messes, as usual. Unfortunately, you're in need of a new aide. Perhaps a nice young man this time?
Could have handled it myself.
I promised this reporter a photo, if you'd be so kind.
Zoom in. Too close. A little closer. A little closer.
That's all, dear. Run along.
The back of someone's head is not particularly useful fight. Miriam McKenna, the wife of our target.
Please enjoy the
Miriam
rest of your
McKenna,
evening.
the wife
And feel
of our
free to put your
target.
drinks on my
Miriam
husband's
McKenna,
tab.
the wife of our target. Miriam McKenna, the wife of our target.
Sorry, I had to get
Miriam
a photo
McKenna,
jacked up
the wife of our target. Scan is good.
Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof.
Look at that manly ass jawline. With that busted ass haircut.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look. The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
Where's the proof? They absolutely tore through the Raiders. No joke. The man, the Giants were fortress. Very nice. Can't believe it's all these years the cold was.
You really get around, don't you, Case?
Wife of our target. Scan is good.
Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look. The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
Well, the designer highlighted your shoulders very nicely.
Can't believe it's all these years the cold was. All coming to it. It's bound to happen. Otherwise, they just never blow each other to smithereens. I've lived my whole life afraid. The threat of nuclear. Feels weird to be afraid of.
Well, I look forward to having a better world to raise our children in.
We're already in it. Watershed is very never.
We got a man down. Don't let anyone in or out of the...
Man down. Secure the guests. Lock down the building.
Wife of our target. Scan is good.
Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look. The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
There isn't proof. One. Can you believe it? Even if I hadn't seen it. If you'd asked me before the game, I would have said Giants. Man down. Secure the...
Life of our target. Scan is good.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nice work, Case. Time to get to the
You're
roof.
fucking kidding. I
That's how
got
we'll
to
reach
the
Adler.
stairs before they...
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look. The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
Staff only, sir. Please, turn back. Apologies, sir. This area is not open to the public.
Man down. Secure the gates. Lock down the building.
Ugh. Shit's annoying.
Life of our target. Scan is good.
Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look. The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
Apologies, sir. This area is not open to the public.
There's some rent-a-cops on the roof. Just doing their job, so steer clear of them.
Marshall and I will meet you in the mechanical room. Once you're on the roof, look for a fixed ladder. Remember what Marshall said. Stay out of sight.
This roof is off limits.
Keep low and stick to the shadows.
Hey, you got one for me? Another one? I think you smoked half my pack, buddy. Yeah, well, I'm quitting tomorrow.
Have you reached the mechanical room yet?
We're almost there.
Inside the mechanical room, you see a wall-mounted hatch. That's the elevator shaft.
Put your hands up. Slowly. Got a 1014 in R1, requesting backup. 10-4. Now just stay calm, no one's gonna get hurt.
Do we have a problem here?
Sir, I just found
Why don't you just let it go? That's one hell of a hit.
Not taking any chances.
1023, backup's on the way.
1022 that. It's taken care of.
Copy that.
The bag's for you, Case. You're underdressed. I'll keep watch until I hear from you two.
Remember, clean and quiet, no one gets hurt. Get in, get Adler, get out. Here we go. No turning back now. Hit the scanner case.
I modified the infrared image to highlight the capillaries in the senator's retina. It should have just enough resolution.
Please help. They took me to extension. Newer schedule somehow.
Must be Pantheon. We can do this loud or quiet. I'll use that security room to see where we're at. If you want to go and go into place, I got you. Your call, Case.
Major situation ahead. Multiple targets, hostages. Being careful. Nice and quiet. Keep it up. Tango's in the room to your right. That silencer should come in. I'd avoid that main room if I were you. No eyes. Now's your chance. Keep going. Hold your position, you've got company.
Check it out. Check it out.
What do you got?
Sid's inside. Don't get them in harm's way. Clean kill. No one saw you. Heads up, I see a bunch of shit blocking the door ahead of you. Find a way around. I'll head to your position now. When you're on the other side, clear the barricade and let me through. Try the room on the left. Look for anything that could get you to the other side. Maintenance shafts, vents, whatever. I'm at the door, Case. Waiting on you.
Nothing. This guy's a ghost.
Flanking behind.
Now it's on.
that's a lot of door. And Adler's on the other side. Felix, you sure if we fry the power box, it'll pop the locks?
Assuming these schematics are accurate, yes.
And let's see if the high-tech toys up to the task. Bust out that bomb on wheels case. You trick this lowrider out with anything else?
I did install a short-range taser. Not very powerful, but strong enough to stun. Case, look. Adler, in the cell.
Something's going on. Someone playing hero. We gotta wrap this up before some real muscle arrives. What was that?
I think they got rats down here.
The power box is on the far wall to the right of the door. Look for a red light.
Something's off. Did you see that? Copy. Check it.
Copy. Check on him. Report if you find something.
Got anything? Am I crazy? You get eyes on
Little box case.
that? Go check it out.
You spotted. Step on it here.
What was that?
I think they got rats down here.
Check on him. Report if you find something.
The power box is on the far wall to the right of the door. Look for a red light.
Got anything? This area is secure. Am I crazy? Keep eyes on that. Copy that.
Little box case.
Help me out. Go, go, go. Easy, Adler. Clear out.
Guess Wood's got my message.
The old man says you're worth it. You better be right. Sev, we got the prize.
Good. Now get out. Fast. We've got party crashes up here.
Great. You good to go?
Am now.
Pantheon storming Capital Station. They're coming for you.
Now what? Elevator shaft's the only way out. Backup's got a ride waiting for us.
What the hell is this? It's Pantheon, one of their elites. Strong shot. See someone.
He's throwing traps! One of their elite. He's throwing traps! Taking cover.
I am not allowed to melee.
He's throwing traps.
He ain't throwing shit.
Hostiles in the bullpen.
I had to.
Hostiles in the bullpen.
How's that feel?
Like progress.
Up through the service hatch. You two first. I'll give you a boost. You first, Adler. Come on, Case. Easier coming down. Here. Almost home free. Look out! Same as Plan A. We were to take the scenic route. Let's get moving.
You said you had backup earlier. Who'd you find crazy enough to pull a stunt like this?
Real upstanding citizens.
I bet.
Keep your head on swivel. After you, Case.
Forget the front. Every uniformed thug in DC just arrived at your doorstep. Tonight's exit might be clear. We'll meet you there.
anything.
I have it to switch my gun when I fucking run out of ammo.
Every uniform thug in DC just arrived at your doorstep. Strike's exit. Might be clear. We'll meet you there.
Said we're ready for exfil. What's the play?
No play. This place is surrounded by cops. We can't reach you.
God damn it. You guys hear the Great Escape?
Yeah, you didn't make it out.
We will. If we can't outgun them, we outrun them. Saddle up.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
Ever do anything like this before?
No. But I don't see any better options, and I'm running out of bullets. Get ready!
Pantheon, 10 o'clock.
Keep them off me!
This is Arrow.
It wasn't us.
Troy?
They hit the place before we got through the door. Tore it apart.
Jesus, Troy, you're talking about Capitol Station? It is all hands on deck here. What the hell happened?
We busted Adler out.
You broke into a CIA black site to free Russell Adler. Are you out of your mind?
Something's going on, Jane. Something big. Okay, Adler was right.
The agency is compromised.
You're sure it's not Adler?
No, but the guys that hit the black site?
They weren't friends of his.
What guys?
It was the Pantheon. Same group that showed up out of nowhere in Kuwait.
There's no way that they can know about the black site unless someone inside the CIA is feeding them intel. Someone high up.
Is it Livingston?
Maybe.
Listen, Troy. They are pinning the attack on you, all of you. Woods, Case, Adler, you're on Interpol's most wanted list. Red notices all around.
Yeah, I got the picture.
I can help.
No, it's better if you're insulated from any blowback.
Spare me tonight in shining armor shit, Troy.
You want to help? Keep digging. Look into Livingston.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Thanks. And Jane.
Yeah.
Don't trust anyone.
A liability? Seriously?
You'd never pass for Delta.
An interpreter, then. You don't even speak Arabic. I'm wasting my breath.
I'm not taking a vote here. Okay, you're staying back. I want you here with Felix and Woods.
Well, if you have this figured out, I'm not just going to sit around. I'm going out.
Let her go.
Moving on. Adler, you sure that's all the lie we told you? Before you executed him?
You're in my world now, Marshal. Gonna have to grow up fast.
I'm listening.
Alawi knew the Pantheon had a presence in Iraq. It's part of a technology exchange with Saddam Hussein. Pantheon gets covering facilities. Hussein gets access to an experimental weapon.
But Alawi didn't know what the weapon was?
No. Only that they're calling it the Cradle.
The Cradle.
Cradle.
It's in Iraq right now?
Presumably. Alawi said it was in transit to a remote palace. Demonstrations taking place in a bunker underneath.
Hussein is a world-class collector of palaces. There are many on this map alone. Alawi was confident he knew the one.
Yes. This one.
Let's take a first-hand look then. We'll finalize plans soon and we'll ship out. Dismiss.
I'll take these.
Enjoy them. I brought them for you.
Figured. You don't usually smoke the shit brands.
Don't want you raising your standards.
Well, there's never been a better time to be cheap as hell.
Hey.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand that in your own Adler-ass way you invited us to this place. Maybe you've got squatters' rights, but don't much care.
You got a point?
What I do care about, what I need you to understand is that this here is my team. You need us more than we need you, okay? We broke you out of that black site, and I just need an excuse to send you back. Bottom line, you're a stranger to me. All I got on you is your reputation, and it ain't all roses, Adler.
Well, you don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be best if you do, for you and your team.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ooh, a contest. So exciting. Should I get a ruler? By the way, Adler, I'm still waiting to get paid.
I had a little something stashed for you upstairs, but it seems I was robbed while on vacation.
Nah, he just loaned it to us. Forgot to tell you, all. Surprise.
I just think you and I should spend some quality time together. We should get plenty in Iraq.
My thoughts exactly. The palace we're after is in western Iraq. Syrian desert. There's a complication, though.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front. Then we're gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launches. After that, Palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that Palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Jackal 2-1, let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first site! Alright, pal! Keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash!
There, Scud up. It's already happened.
The site's still a quarter click ahead. Can you pick it up?
Activity!
Jackal 1-1, we're going in hard. Fall behind them.
Think that's everyone.
Scud sights through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target.
We're clear.
Jackal 1-1, we're nearly in position.
We're at the top of the ridge, kicking things off. Maybe a dozen tangos down there.
Let's move. They're launching.
Enemy truck incoming.
We're running out of time.
We've got it.
I'll cover you.
Get down there, Jackal 2. Jackal 2, what are you waiting for? Bang up job, everyone. Now listen up. Pritchard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks. Yes, sir. We're building our layup here. Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
This will be our base of operations for now. Here, you won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well. Gladney's promised to help your team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
Got no shortage of guns. Grab whatever gear you want. Might want some of that C4. Shit'll tear right through a Scud launcher. We'll get going when you're all tooled up.
Case, if there's anything else you want to know about the mission, I'd speak to Gladney over there.
Need something? Son
got much interest in this palace. If it was up to me, we'd have blown it to Kingdom Come by now. The only reason it's still standing is Miss Park over there. Interesting indeed. Yeah. Just help us take out the remaining scuds and we'll help you get whatever it is you need. Not at the moment. It's too many bloody surface-to-air missiles. In fact, I just received word that some of your Delta Force friends were shot down nearby. We have our own attack helo, but it's not getting up there unless you find some way to disable the SAM sites in this region. Don't you Americans talk? Of course. But no one besides Park seems to know about your little pack. To be honest, I don't give a shit about your agenda if we can get the work done out here. Best of British to you out there.
We've got a couple rovers available, Case. Take your pick.
We ready?
Okay, so far, here's my opinion on campaign. And I'm not gonna say I don't like this, but they've changed it into DMZ. I like it. I really like this campaign concept. This is actually really cool. This is probably gonna be in my top 5. Oh, I don't want to say it. Yeah, top 5 Call of Duty campaigns.
We've got gunfire to the right. Over those dunes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup.
Down, helo. American. They can use some help. Get in there. We've got gunfire to the right. Over those dunes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup. We're taking heavy fire at the helo. Requesting assistance. Is anyone out there? We've got an injured team and a down bird. That's the last of them.
I rather like saving the day.
Let's see how Bannon's holding up.
Soldier, where the hell? Doesn't matter. I need you to call an airstrike. Terminal's inside the helo. Go!
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Damn it, they're trying to pen us in.
Diesel 2-1, one mic out. inbound. Diesel C1 running out.
Thought our mission was over till you showed up. Thank you. From one Delta unit to another. Keep the sat count. Godspeed.
An airstrike. Pretty nice parting gift.
I might be Delta Force forever after this. Hit the road.
Gladly marked an area. Of interest not far from here. Should we have a look? Eyes up for those SAM sites.
We take him out, we'll have an aerial advantage. Over that ridge, see it? Radar dishes south of here.
Over there. That orange smoke marks a supply drop.
Might be worth checking out. Hostiles trying to steal our shit. I'll keep an eye out.
That'll help. We should grab any others we find.
Let's keep moving.
Might put that to good use against the Scud.
Don't let Delta's equipment go to waste.
We were helping the Iraqis a few years ago. Now we're firing at them.
We gave Hussein a surplus of weapons and transport. Must have gotten to his head.
He messed up. Better get that into his head.
More orange smoke. Means more supplies.
They're taking out supplies!
There we go.
Gladney, we've spotted one of the SAM.
Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Excellent. If you take those surface wear missiles off the board, we can get you helo support.
They're on high alert. Time to go.
Thank you, Delta.
That should be it. If we destroy the other two, the Iraqis will lose aerial advantage in the region.
We'll keep an eye out.
Don't faff about. Shall we mosey on?
Case, a few to your left.
Tread carefully. Spotted an enemy camp in the dunes.
Got eyes on tangos. Haven't spotted us yet.
Good. That'll blow your cover.
They see us!
Looks clear.
Careful! It appears your mystery group might be real after all, Adler.
You don't trust me?
Just as much as I need to. Don't act surprised.
Got eyes on another supply drop. Can't let them grab our stuff.
Security ahead. A lot of security. Gotta be guarding something important.
There's a Scud launcher hiding amongst all that construction.
That's all of them.
Glad you made it, Delta. Let me show you what I'm seeing.
They'll see him go down.
Good to see a friendly.
Diesel 2-1, ready to boom and zoom.
Bombs away.
Thank you, Delta Force.
Hell yeah! One down, 2 to go.
The site's crawling with hostiles. Glad you made it, Delta. Let me show you what I'm seeing.